Flash Professional includes an internal spell checker. This lesson will demonstrate the use of this command. So here I have the poem Alone by Edgar Allan Poe, and it's basically in a static classic text field on the stage. So I've actually inserted errors into this particular text field so that when I run a spell checker, it will call me out on these errors. And to do that, we're going to go up to Text in the menu, and we can go and choose Check Spelling. So this opens up the Check Spelling dialog, and from here, it picks out words that aren't found in the dictionary. So obviously, there's a problem right here. It gives us suggestions. So what do we want to change that to? We can choose to add the term if it is correct to our personal dictionary. We can choose to ignore the word, ignore all occurrences of the word, to change the word, to change all occurrences of the word, or to actually delete the word. We also have quick access to setup, and we can close this dialog through this button right here. So I'm going to go in and say, hey, that word's wrong. It's too many B's, so I'm going to actually change that word. All right, so it picked up another one. So every D. Well, that's not right. It should be every. Change. TXHE. Also incorrect. Should be the. Change. Views with a Z. Should be view. Change. And then it tells us spelling check is complete. So, okay. Let's go into our text menu again and go into spelling setup so we can see all the different options we have here. All right. So here we have a number of different dictionaries with which we can choose to check words against. Many different languages here. The default is going to be Adobe, and the particular language that your version of Flash Player is that you installed it with. I chose American English when I installed, so that is my default dictionary. So, document options, we can check the text field's content. We can also check the spelling of scene and layer labels. We can check frame labels and comments, strings in ActionScript, symbol and bitmap names, check only the current scene, check single letter text fields or ignore them. To show in the Movie Explorer panel, selecting text on the stage, and then there's actually a path where we can define our personal dictionary. So we can actually browse to this file if we want to, and we can edit our personal dictionary right here. I don't actually have anything in the personal dictionary yet, but I could add something in here. Like maybe I'll add my name because it's not going to find my name. Now it will. So other options for checking things. So ignoring many things here. This entire column is ignore. So ignoring non-alphabetic, words with numbers, internet or file addresses, words that are all uppercase, mixed case words, so on and so forth. I'm not going to go through each one of these because you can read them yourself. But basically, the spelling setup allows us to customize to search for those particular items within text fields, within ActionScript, even within frame labels and so forth in our Flash Professional project to get the best use out of the spell check when we actually run it. So this has been a quick lesson on how to both use the spell check in Flash Professional and how to customize it and your personal dictionary.